Hi everybody, this is take two. Anyway, Coach Connie here from XTREME-Measures.com, and that's XTREME-Measures.com. I am a health and wellness coach, board certified, and I help people with their own health and wellness goals. And we take it one step at a time and where it fits in their lifestyle. So tonight I wanted to give you, see my cats in the background? That's Scout and Roxy, and they're very interested in what we're doing tonight. But tonight I wanted to go live with you, and I wanted to give you some of my best tips on how to fight the flu. And I'm gonna tell you what this is based off, because it's based off real life experience. And Scout, say hello to everybody. Scout, you wanna say hello to everybody? Okay. Say hello. Scout, say, Scout, look up here. Say hello. Yeah. Scout's saying hello, everybody. Anyway, the cats always love me in the kitchen. I mean, I think, I do give them a little stuff to eat. So good thing, whatever I eat is healthy. So what they eat is healthy. Anyway, here I'm going to tell you what I was faced with and why I'm giving you these tips tonight. I went back east for the holidays to see my family, and my husband stayed here in California. When I came home and he picked me up at the airport, he was a mess. He had the flu, and he not only came down with the cold, but he also had a fever. And I was a little concerned because prior to me leaving at Christmas time, he also had a tooth extraction. So he was fighting a lot of different things, and I got really concerned. But the flu has hit a lot of people this season. I mean, harder than most years. So what I did is, my girlfriend gave me this amazing book. It's called The Big Book of Juices. And I love juicing. And I told my husband, first tip is you go to bed. And a lot of guys, it's a hard thing for them, even women, to rest. But really, I believe your body needs the rest because all of its energy needs to go towards healing what's wrong with you. So first thing I did when we got home after he picked me up at the airport is I made him rest in bed. And I told him he's not going to go to work the next day because, first of all, he had a fever. Secondly, he had a terrible cold. And I knew it was going to, he had the flu. So we had to fight it. But I went to, if you don't have this book, I want to show you The Big Book of Juices. I love this book. My girlfriend Jen gave it to me. I absolutely love it. And the reason I like it is because in the back it's indexed. It's indexed by fruit or vegetable. So if you have certain fruits and vegetables in your refrigerator, you can look up different recipes if you want to use them up because they might be going bad. Or you can look it up by ailment. So my first concern was my husband's fever, and I wanted to fight the fever first and attack the fever. So I looked up fever, and sure enough, it gave me recipe 145, and it's called the Cold War. Okay, so I immediately knew I had all the ingredients. It's carrots, 4 carrots, 1 orange, ½ inch of ginger, 2 cloves, and that's the Cold War. And its nutrients is it contains beta carotene, folic acid, vitamin C, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, and sulfur. So here it's listed as an energy, detox, immunity system buster, digestion, and for skin. So it gives you all that information, which I love. So the first thing I did is I started juicing. So I'm going to juice this concoction, the Cold War, with you tonight. And here's what I did. I made this fresh juice for him 3 times a day. First thing in the morning when he woke up, he got this fresh juice. He got it at noontime and he got it at dinner time. And I'm going to do it all tonight for you and show you how I do it. And I have the Omega juicer, which I love. It's an easy cleanup. I love it. But I also, if I had extra juice, I juiced fresh, but anything extra, I put in these bags that I got from Amazon. I want to show them to you. They come in this box, okay? And I put my extra juice. I use this funnel, and I'll do this tonight. And I put my extra juice in these little baggies. And then they have a seal at the top. You seal it shut. And why do I do this? I then freeze them. And why do I do it? I do it because I want to keep most of the nutrients in the juice. The longer the juice, I used to keep the juice in these beautiful glass jars and put them in the fridge. But the nutrients in all of this, all of the fresh fruits, quickly dissipates into the air. And the sooner someone can drink the fresh juice, the more nutrients they're going to get in their body. So the solution to juicing too much is get it put into a plastic bag right away, seal it, get all the air out of it, and get it in the freezer. And that's what I do with when I have extra juice. So I'm going to show you what I did. I prepared the cold buster, which you see, the oranges. I used the ginger. Oh, the ginger smells so good. And then I used carrots. So you see all the carotene that this is contained. And then I was at a loss for cloves, but I had these organic whole cloves. I love the smell of them. Oh, the cloves smell great. But I put these, or I even put these, you'll see I put these in the juicer. And they really, when they went through the juicer, when they go through the juicer, they emit an oil into the juice. And this is very powerful. So it's really simple. And I thought we would do the juicing tonight. So this is the juice I gave Steve 3 times a day. What else did I do? A lot of times with the cold, people aren't hungry. Steve wasn't hungry at all. So he has to eat, because the only way your body can build up antioxidants and energy to heal itself is through the foods you eat and liquids. So besides all the juice I was feeding him, there are 2 foods that people can live off of independently. One of them is a banana. If you just had bananas the rest of your life, a banana is a complete macro profile of all the vitamins you would need in your body. The same thing with a potato. So he wasn't hungry, but what I did is every morning I cut up a banana and gave him bananas. And then I was giving him mashed potatoes, because he loves mashed potatoes. I gave him mashed potatoes and even some avocados sometimes. I also gave him some bone broth soup. And I'm going to show you what I gave him. This is the organic bone broth soup. And I would put some potatoes in the bone broth soup. And he ate that. And I just gave him a lot of that. A lot of bananas, a lot of potatoes. Potatoes done different ways. And that's what he ate. Let me show this. And that's what he ate. So it gave him a complete profile of all the macronutrients he needs. And then we did the juicing 3 times a day. I also gave him ibuprofen because of the fever. And then I did, what else did we do? Oh, he did a salt gargle. And of course I got the Himalayan salt. And he gargled with this because he was also getting a sore throat. He had everything. He was getting a sore throat, so he gargled with this. So we did this, and I made him stay home from work for 3 days straight. On the 4th day, he kept feeling a little better, and by the 4th day, he was fine. He went back to work. So we were able to, you know, when he was down and out with a fever, the fever was for 2 days. The 3rd day, the fever broke, and the 4th day, he was ready to work. And this is what I did. Another thing you might want to do is body brush. He used a mitt in the shower. He's a guy. But I tried to get him using a body brush. And what the body brush is going to do, you brush your whole body before you get in a shower. And you brush towards your heart. Okay? And the skin is the largest organ on your body. And when you body brush, you're going to emit any of the dense skin from that organ on your body. And the skin is where toxins will release. So you take a really hot shower or a really hot bath, soak in Epsom salts. But before that, do your body brushing so that you can get toxins to release and get out all those toxins from your body. So that's another thing you can do. But let's make the juice. So I'll put in the oranges first. These were organic. Of course, I buy organic. Anytime I juice, I definitely buy organic because it's going straight into our bodies very quickly. Oh, I forgot to tell you one more thing I did with him that I thought was key. Well, I'll tell you later. But let's do the juice. You can see, I don't know, can you see the juice going in? So we're doing the oranges right now. And these organic oranges were ridiculously priced. And now I'm doing some carrots. You can hear the carrots. I love my juicer. We'll do some more oranges, carrots. I leave the peels. I've cleaned everything really good, but I don't peel my carrots because a lot of the nutrients in the skins. But you want to make sure you clean them good because they're dirty. And especially the organic ones, they seem to be dirtier to me. So we're getting all the carrots and we're getting all the oranges juiced. Again, I'm using the Omega juicer, which I love. And my goal was not to make so much so I made it for the whole day. I made just enough for him for one batch of juice for him to drink. And now I'm putting in the ginger. Ginger smells so good. Steve did not like the ginger. He does not like ginger at all. I love ginger. And it's very potent. The ginger is very potent. So I only have a few more carrots left. I'll put them in. And you can see okay, now this is what I did. I took the, whoops, I took the cloves, and I have probably that many cloves, and I put them through. You can hear them crack. Hear the cloves crack, and the oil is going into, okay, and that's it. And this is so easy to clean up. I want to show you how easy it is. You pretty much just take these pieces off, and this is it. And that's it. I just cleaned the piece that you saw me take off. I'll wipe this down, but that's all I need to do. That's why I love my Omega juicer. So you'll notice it produced two. Here's the pulp. And what I can do is I'll save this pulp. If I don't use it right away, I'll freeze the pulp and I can make crackers out of the pulp. But look at the juice. The juice is beautiful. And then watch. So I would give this to Steve. I'm going to have some of this juice right now for me. And this is about what I drink. Wow. It's really good. That's amazing. But as you can see, I got a lot of extra. So I'm going to show you how I put it in my bag. And I'm going to freeze it. You don't want to waste it, but watch. See how neat these bags are? And this, so this was just juice. So the nutrients from this are all in here. And all I do is I make sure all the air is out of the bag. And there you have it. So I will freeze that. Let me get another one. Again, These are the baggies I bought off Amazon. And this is how I keep my fresh juice, all the nutrients in it. So I freeze this now. So it's so easy to do. And you really want to freeze any of this extra because otherwise you're really losing the nutrients in the air. And the older the juice is, the less nutrients it is if it's not frozen. Again, here you go. Look at that. I'll freeze it. And there's just a little left. I mean, it's such a little amount that I'm going to drink this last amount. Okay, so just to recap, I found my Cold Buster juice recipe from this book, The Big Book of Juices. Okay, I bought from Amazon. I got these plastic sleeves. That zipper at the top with a zip lock at the top. So all my extra juice goes into these and I freeze it. My pulp I'll use for crackers. Okay. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you about that I did with Steve, and it really got him over the flu quick. And this is something I'm sure you don't have. A lot of people take vitamin C, but what they don't have is this vitamin C. This is, you'll see I put the word detox up here because I use a 3-pronged approach to do a detox for toxins in the air. I do it once a week on Sundays, and I use this vitamin C. This is what's called, it's from Allergy Research Group, which is one of the only groups I trust in terms of buying this vitamin. It's a powdered vitamin C. It's called buffered vitamin C powder. It has calcium, magnesium, and potassium. And a half a teaspoon of this is ascorbic acid, has the calcium, but a half a teaspoon has 1,067 milligrams in it, which is 1,778% of daily recommendation. So what did I give Steve? Steve got 1 teaspoon with each 3 times a day, each time I gave him the juice. So why did I give him this? Because I was amping everything up when he got the cold. I was amping everything up for him in nutrients, shocking his body, attacking it as soon as I could so he could get better quickly. So I highly recommend this. I got it on Amazon. I get it on Amazon. Again, it's a powdered. The powder goes directly into your blood system and digests very, very quickly. So it's very powerful and it's very effective. So it's the powder buffered vitamin C, okay? So I recommend that. And that's it. That's what I did for Steve to help him fight the flu, and it really worked. So I'll save these in our freezer, and these will be, you know, antioxidants for us if we need them. And when I take them out of the freezer, I don't defrost them. I'll eat them like a pop, cold like a pop, because I want to eat it right away to get the nutrients. Anyway, that's it. I hope this helps. And if you find yourself getting the flu, or you find yourself coming down with a cold, or even a fever, this recipe from the Big Book of Juices really works good. And I highly recommend this Big Book of Juices. So, I'm Coach Connie. I'm at XTREME-Measures.com, and that's XTREME-Measures.com. And if you'd like to have a 20-minute consultation for free and talk about any of your own health and wellness goals, come on over to Extreme Measures and sign up for your free consultation. And have a great weekend, everybody.